Hello everyone, this is Joseph Lucia here. Welcome to our weekly Tongren session. It's awesome to see everybody. We're going to have many people, believe it or not, sometimes between 50 and 100 come by and receive Tongren healing. For people that are new to this process, this is Tongren Distance healing, where people can put in their requests and receive healing energy. And I'm just going to put it in. Okay. So on our website, anusarwellness.com/weekly, there's a chat there, and there's also on different social media, Facebook and YouTube. So you put in your own personal request, and then we tap for you, which is a tool we use to focus on healing through our intention. Some people call it quantum entanglement. According to Carl Jung, it's connecting to the collective unconscious and therefore connecting to the oneness of universal energy or our own specific morphic field. So let's get right to it right away. We have a lot of people here today. Thank you for joining. And fortunate harmony, endometrial and peritoneal, lung and liver cancer with ascites. So I'm just going to make some notes here for people. And begin our tapping, which is blood flow, a 3-part process that we teach. And we teach with our hands, Tui Na, this weekend, if anybody's interested. Seems like the storm is not going to arrive. This is just a tool and a map. To focus our mind, we don't even need these, technically. And here we go. We get pushed around a little bit. Blood flow to the brain, our 3-part process. Number 1, initialize the brain. Command points of the brain. So this initializes the communication networks in the brain. Sensory cortex, motor cortex, hypothalamus, and pituitary. And the command points of the brain stem, GV17, primarily cardiac, respiratory, vasculatory centers. So let's be very specific. This is part 2, which is the sympathetic nervous system, or the yang part of the nervous system. C1 to C7. And T1 to TA for anti-inflammation and oxygenation, but specifically T3 for the lungs. T9 right side, liver, detox. Always good. and fatigue, abdominal pain, and heartburn. Okay, also, okay. Edna, great to see you. Better, worse, the same, Edna? I want to see improvement. A great technique for you, and hopefully I responded to all your information. The EE system, look that one up, or even another option I would look into is teslabiohealing.com. I'm going to be doing some more workshops with them. They have a med bed technology, which would be probably perfect for you. And then endometrial and peritoneal. L1 to L5, S1 to S5. And if you hear a noise, that's the heater. Where I live, it will be 3, not 30, 3 degrees tonight. And then it's going to be even colder on Friday, 1 degree. Low red blood count, so that's very specific. Bone marrow T1. Dry eyes, lacrimal glands. We don't want to miss anything. Fatigue. I would definitely boost up iron and copper. Yeah, copper, that's it. And vitamin D. Okay, T1, T8 again, also for fatigue. Abdominal pain, a great option for that is castor oil on the belly button, CV4. Heartburn, first thing in the morning, pH adjust. And grounding lumbosacral plexus, also for the endometrial and peritoneal areas. Heartburn, T5, but also you need to alkalize. Bitter herbs are really good for that. Grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Let me know how you're doing. Fortunate harmony. And let's just do a quick check to the other side of the universe. Nobody there on social media yet. They might be in the snow. And you guys can see me okay now? Great, Joanna. Yeah, I got your summary coming up. Awesome to see you. I think in this area, we'll look at the detail and kind of a big perspective. It's a little bit of a mystery for sure. Thank you for joining. So let's work with Edna next. Soft palate, muscle. So the nerves for the soft palate. So C3, 4, and 5. Also for the speech, C3, 4, and 5. So let's do the upper body strength, brachial plexus for the arms and hands, lumbosacral plexus, for the legs and the feet. And how are things going for the thyroid nodules? Definitely iodine and castor oil can be probably get rid of all of those. And stop drinking fluoridated water. MS for your on, T1 to T8. So MS, rule out Epstein-Barr virus by testing. So vertigo as well, GV17. And the thyroid nodule, C6, C7. So for all of you Tongren people, there's a research paper. GV20, spleen 6, increases stem cell production within 24 to 48 hours. GV20 and spleen 6 for everyone. Stem cells, stem cells, stem cells. Granddaughter's heart. GV20 growth hormone. Stem cells. T5 for the heart. Okay. See, we're getting screen still frozen. I know the weather is cold, but come on, guys. Let's check StreamYard. Oh, the stream is live. It is below freezing outside. Oh, let me try something extreme. I'm going to try to look at myself. Yep, I am frozen, but I can hear my voice. Tongren Weekly. But I wonder why I'm frozen. But only the video. I wonder if I can restart it. How about on Facebook? And I will send these errors. Can you hear me though, everyone? I will continue on anyway. Not a frozen screen. Looks like I fixed it. And I have no idea. Okay. Put in the number 3 if you see me, or 5. Okay, let's continue on because people will still receive the benefit of the energy. And you'll be hearing doubling. So let me turn that off. There we go. We will continue now. And next we have, we work with Edna. Next we have Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Good to see you. Ricketts, is that improving or the same? I think you're trying everything possible for it. Silica and vitamin C may be one of the options that comes to mind each time. Excuse me. So let's do our 3-part process. And we will speak with Herbal Granny in a moment. But just to double check, and frozen again. Wow. And let me know if it unfreezes. Okay, let's continue. Rickets, kidney, spleen, health. 3-part process, blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain. So we really want to focus on the bones. So in kidney, in Chinese medicine, kidney is also the bones. T1 is for the bones. C6, C7, T1 for the bones. Stem cells, GV20, spleen 6. So let's work specifically on the spleen, T7 and spleen 6. L2 for the kidneys. And the cold residing in the sinuses. Neti pots, steam tents, inhaling steam with lavender or oregano. Bummer, causing migraines. So let's work on some migraine points. CV20, gallbladder 20, both sides for the migraines. Blood flow, nerve flow. T1 to T8 specifically for an immune boost for Tracy. And let me just check at the bottom. Let me know if it unfreezes. Frozen again. That's New England weather. What can you do? T1 to T8, immune system for Tracy. Okay. So, kind champion herbal granny. So let's do grounding for Tracy. Good to see you. Sinuses, let's work a little extra on the sinuses. C3, C4. for you, Tracy, as well. Ouch point of the sinuses. High points for the sinuses. And grounding for you. Screen still frozen. Let me play with this. Let me know now if it's frozen. Something I did. It shouldn't be faster, but it is. And let's continue on. Actually, I am did. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll just do a video, an audio recording this week. Okay, let me continue on with our requests. And let me turn that noise off. It doesn't have a sound. Oh, it does. And let's continue. Next, we have Purple Granny Black Eye. Sorry to hear that. Blood flow to the brain. And let's just focus on the eyes right now. Black eye. I'll work on both eyes. Not sure which one it is. Sorry to hear you had your fall. For the eyes, you can always do Qigong. Make them really, really warm and put them on your eyes. And you can put castor oil on the outside of the eyelids. As long as it's healthy, fresh, organic, cold pressed as well. Left eye, right eye, see 3, 4, and 5. T1 to T8 for Herbal Granny. Frozen, frozen. It is below freezing here. Let's see. I wonder what would happen if I stopped StreamYard and started again. I'm afraid we would lose everything, so we will have to carry on. But you can hear me. Thank you, Tracy, for supporting our AV issues here. And black eye. So the ouch point, of course, for Herbal Granny. And, of course, T9 for the eyes as well. Liver. And grounding. Posterior horn of the knee, okay. Medial meniscus of both knees. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Gartor. That sounds so painful. Must be wicked hard, extremely hard to walk. Yes, to walk. Well, let's continue and finish. We will not skip anyone. Unfrozen, then back. Wow. Okay, so Gartor, high blood pressure, then cool traveler, then kind stranger, Joanna. And how's the dog? What's the name of the dog? And again, Gartor, dental work. C3, 4, and 5, both sides. High blood pressure, GV17. Cardiac respiratory vasculatory center. Complex tear of the posterior horn, body, and anterior horn of the medial meniscus of both knees. Yikes, that sounds so painful. T7 for the lower body, blood flow. Lumbosacral plexus for the lower body. So let's work on the knees. Stomach 36. Ouch point for the knees. Bladder 54 or 40, as they call it, behind the knees. I would massage behind the knees. So for my brother and for myself for the knees. I'm not sure where you are, Gartor. The best thing is electric acupuncture and Tui Na massage from that person and an herbal poultice to heal these tears. It's a thing. There's also a Mag Balm cream you can use, which is good for scar tissue. These aren't scar tissues yet. These are injured, which means they're inflamed. They need to heal. So castor oil would be a better option. Castor oil with DMSO. In fact, the Mag Balm, castor oil, DMSO, extra strength would be great for that. That's from the company Bella Blur Naturals. So lumbosacral plexus to the knees. Let's give the knees an extra boost. Spleen 6, liver 3, and kidney 1. And let's do it. Kind stranger, Joanna, good to see you. And Faris, good to see you. EBV levels are high. So there's that tincture, we've probably talked about it before. Tracy, you said EBV levels are high. So clay baths, which are antiviral, and EBV tincture from Pure Formulas Company. Froze again. Okay. All right, let's work directly for Joanna. Let's do the three-part process in full blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain. Optimize biochemical and bioelectrical communication in the body. GV20, atypical cells, so we work on growth hormone and stem cells. GV20, spleen 6. T1 to T8. T1 for the bones and bone cells. T1 to T8 for anti-inflammation, which encourages all viruses. Lumbar 1 to 5 and sacrum 1 to 5. CV4, which would be good for Tongren and for Castro. And grounding for Joanna. Liver 3 and kidney 1. So I think we should always do spleen 6, liver 3 and kidney 1. I'm going to do that from now on. Spleen 6, liver 3 and kidney 1. I think I used to do that, but I stopped. But now we're going to do those 3. I am frozen and unfrozen. It could be a space-time continuum issue. Good for a moment. Frozen again. Let me know if it unfreezes. Now frozen. Unfroze. Again frozen. Wow. Only a few moments. Must be. And Faris. So I hope you still got you heard our session, Tracy, anyway. So Faris, let's work on it. Yes, kind stranger, feel the warmth. Close your eyes. Imagine the body flowing with chi and light, emanating and growing and feeling heat and warmth. That's the chi. Great. Glad it's working for you. And for Ferris, C3 for the eyes. Facial artery for the eyes. Ouch point for the eyes. And how's she doing, Ferris? Better, worse, or the same? T1 to T8 for inflammation. More or less the same. Hopefully she's not going backwards. So thank you for the update. I appreciate it. And you responded in a timely way, so I know the voice is not too delayed. But you can't see my face. I am frozen. That is true. T9 right side liver for the eyes. These are the things that even more advanced. I keep finding more advanced stuff. This company has DMSO and castor oil for the eyes. And I'm frozen, so you can't see me, but the company is bellablurnaturals.com. And in addition to that, we'll focus on walking stability, GV17, maybe some grounding shoes for her. What's the weather where you are, Ferris? I think for the first time where I am, it's colder than Europe. 3 degrees tonight. So if I'm sending out chi and everybody's feeling warmer, how come I'm still frozen? So let's work on the main nerve plexi for Ferris, lumbosacral plexus. That's lumbosacral plexus at the bottom, brachial plexus on the top. I think we are the equivalent of minus 25 for you. Minus 17 is where we are, guys. So let's give everyone today what is critical for everyone, a lymph tune-up. And we'll also focus on perfect blood for Momashari. So 6-part process for the lymph. So first is the sky window. Axillary lymph in the armpits. The lymphatic duct. Subclavian vein. and grounding for everyone. Okay, the stream is still going. Still frozen. Minus 17 Celsius. And we will continue on. I will work on people in a regular situation. One is Augustina, blood flow to the brain, 3 blood supplies to the brain. We will also work for Robert Burns as well. Blood flow to the brain. So, for Augustina, sky window, carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery and brainstem GV17 for Augustina. T1 to T8. Brachial plexus for everyone, lumbosacral plexus. And what I will do for everyone, a tune-up. This is an advanced Tongren tune-up for cranial sacral fluid, which is lymphatics, the immune system of the brain, and cranial sacral fluid for the immune system of the spine. So let's do it. Working on the crystal palace. GV19, 20, 21, 22, hypothalamus, thalamus, pituitary, and pineal gland. And welcome, Sunny Gem. Is that improving the detox from the mold? You're taking mycozeal type herbals? So we're working on a cranial sacral fluid tune-up, which is the equivalent of the Chinese microcosmic orbit. The ventricles. One, 2, 3, and 4. Then T1 for the bones and bone marrow. T1 to T8. lumbar 1 to 5, T1 to T12, lumbar 1 to 5, sacrum 1 to 5, tailbone 1 to 4, advanced points. Liver 3 and kidney 1. That's a craniosacral tune-up for everyone. And then for Sunny Gem, detox from mold, smoke, chemicals causing sinus issues. So let's do a complete tune-up for Sunny Gem. Command points to the brain. Blood flow, nerve flow. C1 to C7 for the sinuses. T2, T3 for the bronchial areas and the lungs. T1 to T8 for all infections, itis, hosis, all of those. For SIBO, red light therapy. So T9, right side, liver. Dental issues, you can actually check online which teeth go with which organs. So see if there is a correlation. Clay for detox, I think you're using zeolite, Sunny Gem, is that right? So dental issues, C3, 4, and 5. Ouch point for the teeth, all of the teeth. And SIBO, CV4, CV4. Castor oil and heat on the belly. Sonny, have you tried that? Okay. And let's do some Qigong for everyone. We'll do a double check on the other parts of the planet. Okay. Qigong Qi for everyone. Sit with your feet flat on the floor, palms face up. Breathing through the nose. And we want to cover all areas, the upper dantian, CV, the intang, third eye. You're welcome very much, Sunny Jim. Middle dantian, CV17. I presume I'm still frozen. And CV4. Okay. And clearing to create a tone for entrainment. Thank you for joining. My apologies for the technical issues. I'm going to research all of those, try to have them fixed for next week, and hopefully we will run a smoother time next week. Blessings to you all. Be well to one another, be kind to one another, and my simple goal is that you all get well very quickly. Take care and have a great day.